Given the nature of your job, I imagine flying is quite a regular occurrence. So,
very regular.
What made you decide to now make a movie where you spend the entire time on a plane?
Because of all this mileage we're going to get.
That's right. We got round trips to Hong
successful.
Kong. We're going there after this trip, right? Take our free trip.
And do you enjoy flying? Is that something that or is it just kind of part of the job now?
I enjoy flying, I think, especially because airports are such a nightmare for all of us. And once you get through that security nightmare, I actually relax more, I enjoy flying more, I enjoy the whole experience more.
And in the film, do characters have, sort of good luck charms, or kind of they have their own superstitions?
Yeah.
Do either of you have those in real life? Is there anything that you do just when you're flying or when you're travelling to keep you safe?
No, I'm flying. Do you know you're flying?
I always request a certain seat when I fly across the Atlantic.
Do you really?
Yeah. Number 5A, British Airways.
I once
First
had to
class,
give
of
him,
course.
actually we were together before, and I had to give him the green tape. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you're an actor, you have, they put a mark, you have a colour on the ground for your marks, and they use, and I generally don't, choose a colour, but they had said, what do you want? I said green, and then Liam came up later in the day, and he said, oh, who's green? I said, oh, Julie chose that, and he goes, oh, that's my colour. Do you remember that? I said, you
do.
can have it.
Yeah, that was very
I
kind.
thought that was, I've
I
always
use green all
remembered
the
that
time.
because I thought it was so adorable.
Well, then when you come on the set and you see the green, you think,
You're
oh
like,
yeah, I
"That's
move
me,
here, I move there.
I'm the green one. Yeah, he likes that.
Like my lightsaber.
That's right. Like,
That was green. No, darling, that's not the
so
same.
how do you make it?
Do you still have that?
Of course I do, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I have the, yeah.
Do you try
It's
and
funny,
keep...
people say, like the Star Wars nerds go, oh, yeah, how do you make it work? Say, oh, well, it's a thought process, isn't it? I said, no, there's a button.
There's a button.
It's red, you press it.
That's really
Oh, come on,
funny.
no, there's no button. I says, yeah, there is a
There's a
button.
button. I thought you should use your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you often try to keep sort of props or anything to kind of as a little souvenir from projects you take on?
I do, and you know what I do? I'm a UNICEF ambassador, Goodwill UNICEF ambassador. I love keeping stuff, and I sign it, or I'll get the cast to sign it,
Yeah.
auction it off. Sometimes you get huge amounts of money for. We have a Down syndrome boy in our family, and I remember when the first Star Wars, the one that I was in, that prequel came out. I asked George, I said, George, can I keep 6 of those posters? And I got the cast to sign it on George and stuff. Man, we got a playground built for these
Oh, how
educationally Down syndrome.
Yeah, developmentally disabled. Yeah.
Thank you, that was the word I was looking for,
Yeah.
expression. To build this, one of these posters sold, I think it was the Daily Mirror,
Yeah.
took it £30,000
Wow.
for one of these. This built the whole playground
That's
and all the rest of it.
fantastic.
So I learned the lesson from him. I keep stuff, I sign it, I put it away. Do you do the same, Julianne, or would you?
Sometimes I do, yeah, with scripts and
Hunger
stuff,
Games,
especially.
you
Yeah, that's
got to.
actually that's a good idea. Get
got
some
to.
books signed from the cast and
Yeah.
auction them off. Yeah.
And the one-man versus genre, as I've kind of rebranded it as the Liam Neeson kicks ass genre, because that's something that you seem to be doing quite a lot of at the moment. I was wondering what attracts you to these roles of just this kind of common man versus the world type scenarios.
I'm very flattered to be asked to do them, especially at this stage in my life. 35. And,
One reaches 35,
one reaches
darling.
35.
Yes.
You don't look a day over 34.
Thanks, mate. But as a kid, I loved seeing films like that. I loved seeing what appeared to be a normal guy suddenly being thrown into a situation.
But I think it's Liam's humanity too. You know, he's so relatable. He has a lot of humanism, a lot of warmth, a lot of intelligence, and you seem real. And so when you see Liam in a situation like that, and then being able to kind of, take care of everybody or save the day. I mean, I think he's very, very relatable to audiences. I mean, I would sit next to him on a plane, and I do, don't I?
Have done.
I've done.
40 days.
This is a very nuanced role, though, isn't it? Because not only does he kind of demand this authority, but he's actually quite fragile as well. He's got a lot of emotional issues as well.
That makes the hero interesting, doesn't it? He's someone with a little bit of a tortured past, or big question mark in his past, and certainly for this genre film, it ups the ante quite a bit to give him a little bit more mystery and sinisterness.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for your time today.
No, thanks.